Welcome back to Ghoster Coasters and another episode in What in the Top Thrill Dragster is Going On. Today we're going to break down all the dragster news over the past few days. We've let the dust settle and gathered as much info as possible for this dragster breakdown. So stay tuned and make sure to hit that subscribe button now. Let's launch into this.
Workers have been seen power washing the coaster's megastructure and track leading up to the top hat the past few days, which was obviously for the upcoming painting that's been going on as we speak now. White track leading up to the top hat, and the excitement is just beginning. We also have new shipments showing up to the off-site storage area near Express Breakers Hotel, which is quite fun for all of us as we now get to see the sheer size of the massive supports for what is likely the spike support structure. We now know it's white and gray, but do we know who's doing it now?
Well, we were Team Intamin all along, but as far as it seems, Cedar Fair went with the other bid, meaning they did hear a pitch from Intamin, but ultimately chose to go with Zamperla, it seems.
That's very interesting, honestly.
Yeah, it kind of surprised me too. So let's all hope this pushes the innovative boundaries, introduces a new player to the coaster building world, and forces the rest of the coaster community to be more innovative going forward.
Heck yeah.
Yep, competition is always a great thing for us enthusiasts and riders now, isn't it?
Yeah, I know a lot of people weren't too thrilled about Zamperla at first, but obviously it's a great thing to have innovation and other people pushing the boundaries, so obviously, and Cedar Point has always been known to ask coaster manufacturers to do stuff they've never done before. So this is yet again another risk, and one that we're all going to enjoy when it pays off, I think. But that all makes me think, what was the keychain then? We still don't really know for sure, but some Twitter users have pointed out how the logo does sort of look like Zamperla, so there's that for you. Maybe the red part was Zamperla hint, gray was the hint for the supports, and who knows what else. This is just a lot of fun to wonder what's to come next from that.
And yes, we were wrong about Intamin, it seems. But again, this does create a new industry player if it's successful. And for all we know, this could be one of the coolest rides ever built by the time it's finished.
Heck yeah, and again, like I said, be excited about this because this is something new. A new thrill for everybody and a new boundary being pushed, so we should all be super excited about this. Now, some other users have pointed out the 2024 CP24PHP, potentially meaning Project Horsepower, so stay tuned for that as well. Is it going to be a space theme, or is it a race theme? We're going to find out later this year, as the teasers are sure to keep appearing as Cedar Point ramps up for one of the most exciting years in the past decade, short of maybe Steel Vengeance opening. There's a lot to be excited for here. A new ride experience, again, a new manufacturer breaking into the big leagues, and a summer of teasers and thrills to come before May of 2024.
So exciting.
Yeah, definitely super exciting. So how does this all tie in?
Now, we'd be remiss to not mention the current Wild Mouse struggles and Zamperla. Cedar Point has to be asking some questions right now, wondering what is up with the reliability issues on such a small-scale coaster. Zamperla team has been on site and doing tons of work to get it going, and the ride has seemed to run a bit better, but we still see evacs every week from users on Twitter, so there's that for now.
Yep.
So why should we be excited for this news?
Valerio Ferrari is part of the reason why, and a big shout out goes to Thrill Warrior on YouTube. He has a great video that kind of gave me the whole backstory on who this was and personally changed my tune and attitude towards the whole Zamperla project being a full send. I wanted Intamin so badly, just to see the new generation of Intamin, because I'll be honest, as much of an Intamin fan as we are, the old Intamins at Cedar Point have been kind of surpassed in many ways, which is to be expected over time, but rides like Millie and Dragster were, and are to be fair, a little rattly at times, and I've heard great things about Pantheon and Velocicoaster, so that part bums me out, not knowing what the next gen Intamin would be like. But back to Valerio. He worked for Zamperla from 1993 to 2018, then made a move over to Intamin team as the co-CEO. Good news for us, Valerio wound up back with the Zamperla team, and as Thrill Warrior mentioned, miraculously they are launching new trains that look similar to Intamin's and of course refurbishing old Intamin track. So clearly the influence from what he learned at Intamin is coming over to Zamperla, and that's something we should all be super excited about again, because this pushes the creativity within companies and drives excellent rides straight to us. So let's hope the Zamperla Dragster is as amazing as it can be, because like I said, all of that ingenuity, innovation, technology, all the stuff he learned, he brought right back.
Exactly.
So that's something we should all be excited about, because obviously it's an old Intamin coaster being redesigned by them. So
And
we
is
all
it
gotta
just
hope.
him that
As
came
far as I
back,
know,
or-
there's some engineers as well, but I can't really confirm that too much. But yeah,
Okay.
it's still super exciting because we now know that there's some insight going on at the Zamperla
Yes.
team. So obviously they're pushing their boundaries a little further than they've ever done before. And maybe these Intamin designers are getting to do things that they weren't necessarily allowed to do at Intamin, or Intamin wasn't doing anymore. So
Exactly.
there's that to look forward to as well.
Stay tuned for more progress on Dragster. Let us know what you guys think of the Zamperla news, the white and gray track, and make sure to hit that subscribe button now for more in-depth analysis and breakdowns of the Dragster progress the next few months.
Yep, definitely going to be exciting, especially when we get the actual teasers for what it really is.
Exactly, like I'm super stoked.
Yeah, me too.
And as always, thanks for being a part of this spooky community and for
Coaster Ghosting with Ghoster Coasters.
Good night.
Have a great night, everybody.